Good morning. Starting another project. This time it's the deck. 15 years in the making. You see the ledger boards are on the house. There's Chuck on the backhoe. Time to start making a mess. And so it begins. Deck 2.0. Morning, Chuck. That's quite a hole. Yeah. All right, so behind me is today's progress is four big holes. I think maybe there's 5 big holes. And you see the tractors there in the background. We had a lot of fun today. Good job, Chuck, digging holes. We'll spin the camera around, get a better view. All right, so here's the house. Here's the front deck, faces kind of north, and then the addition is the back part of the house here. We built this when right before Joe was born. So Joe's 15. This is how long this project has been waiting. Then you can see the door, and the door will lead to the deck. The deck will go down this side of the house. It's about 20 feet long from the door down to the corner. The deck's only going to stick out about 6 feet. I've got the post holes set at 5 feet, and we'll run a carry beam and then lay the joists on top of the carry beam. So we'll have kind of a narrow, long deck. And then over here in the corner, try not to fall in these holes because they're deep and they're hard to get out of. So I'm standing right on the corner and looking out. So there's one more hole up here to be dug, but there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 piers that will support the hot tub. And then there'll be like a cantilevered walkway around the hot tub. And then I'm sure this is a great video of me stumbling around in the dirt. And then back here, there's a hole there, and there's one more hole that needs to be right about there. And then you can see the ledger board. So this deck on this is the south end of the house. This will also come out about 6 feet. And then you can see on the foundation wall, that's really where the grade should be. So, I mean, this foundation is not even backfilled as far as it should be, but hasn't been a problem. So that'll be one of the things we do here along the way. Let's take a look at the equipment on site. This is the little tractor, John Deere. What is this one? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, a 1023. Yeah, 1023. This is my little tractor, 4-wheel drive, bucket, 22 horsepower, 20 horsepower. I don't know, but it's good. And then we got the old Bullpet Kubota. And this thing is a beast. It's wicked old. I mean, it's an antique. And the tracks will come off of it if you're not real careful. So you have to be real careful because it's really a pain to get the tracks back on it. We've done it. Chuck and I have done it a bunch of times. But Chuck is a really good operator. He's been running this machine all day. Haven't lost a track, haven't hit the house. Really good work. So we let him knock off early today because he did such a good job. All right, well, we'll be back at it tomorrow. And then Tuesday next week, we get the pylons in. We start backfilling this mess. And then maybe start restoring order around here. These are the rocks. You know, I talk about all the rocks that we have. This is just rocks that we've had to pull out of the ground through various projects, and they end up over here, so, and over there, and over there, and back there are more rocks. They're everywhere. Okay, great video, huh? Really exciting, all this rock talk. All right, update tomorrow. See ya. So another quiet Sunday morning in Campton. Let's check in on the progress. So we got lots of dirt going. Got the other big green tractor on site today. We had to move a bunch of the backfill to make room for the 6th hole. Those holes are pretty close together, so we might end up with one gigantic hole. We'll see. And we'll drop the concrete pylons into them. Let's see how Chuck's doing. I'm gonna try not to trip. Get the string lines out, make sure everything is where it belongs. And I even got my laser on the house. This is one of those fancy jobs. Here's the wrap up from day 2 of excavation. Where we ended up today is all the holes are dug. There's 7 holes, and the levels of the floor of those holes is set relative to my laser, and everything looks pretty good. So there's these holes here. There's actually, this is one, this is one, that's one, and then that's one. These 3 out here are kind of connected just as they're so close together. So the hot tub will be right off the corner of the house where the 2 pink strings intersect. That's maybe 1.5 feet closer to the house than the true center of the hot tub. But the hot tub will be out here. And the idea is that the hot tub will not be pounded upon by the snow that comes off the roof, because a lot of snow comes off the metal roof. And then the 6 foot wide deck, a lot of the snow will actually go right over that. Some might land on it. So you can see there's the pink line is at 5 feet. The deck will be at 6. Well, that's it for today. All the equipment is resting for the night. Backhoe. Chuck took his tractor home. That's his taxi. Good project. So we'll keep you posted. Concrete shows up on Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so we got a couple days off. Yay!